Chapter 5, Virgin Mothers and Virgin-Born Gods. The report and authentic history of a case of a virtuous woman giving birth to a child with the usual form and possessing the usual characteristics of a human being, and who should testify she had no male partner in the conception, might in an age of miracles and ignorance of natural law be believed with implicit credulity. But in the age of intelligence, when the keys of science have unlocked the sacred shrines and hallowed vaults of sacerdotal systems, and modern researchers of history have laid bare the fact that most ancient religious countries abound in reports of this character, a profound and general skepticism must be the result, and a total rejection of their truth by all men of science and historic intelligence. I hope you all got that. Many are the cases noted in the history of young maidens claiming a paternity for their male offspring by a god. In Greece, it became so common that the reigning king issued an edict decreeing the death of all young women who should offer such an insult to deity as to lay to him the charge of begetting their children. The Virgin Almine furnishes a case of a young woman claiming God as the father of her offspring when she brought forth the divine Redeemer Alcides. 1280 years BC, and Ceres, the virgin mother of Osiris, claimed that he was begotten by the father of all gods. Mr. Kendrick tells us that the likeness of the Virgin Mother with the divine child in her arms may now be represented in sculpture on some of the ancient ruined temples of the ruined empire. And Mr. Higgins makes the broad declaration that the worship of this Virgin Mother with their God-begotten child prevailed everywhere. This author also quotes Mr. Ricord as saying this Son of God was exhibited in effigy, lying in a manger, in the same manner the infant Jesus was afterward laid in the cave at Bethlehem. Mr. Higgins further testifies that the worship of this Virgin Godmother, that this the God and Mother, is of very ancient date and universal prevalence in all Eastern countries, as proved by sculptured figures bearing the marks of great age. In corroboration with this statement, we might cite many cases in our space would permit from the religious records of India, Egypt, Persia, Greece, Rome, Mexico, Tibet, etc. Maha, mother of Sakya and Yasodha of Krishna. Celestine, mother of the crucified Julius. Charlemagne, mother of Quetzalcoatl. Semele, mother of the Egyptian Bacchus and Minerva, mother of the Grecian Bacchus. Prudis, mother of Hercules. Alcmene, mother of Alcides. Shingman, mother of Yu, and Mayance, mother of Jesus, were all of confidentiality believed to be pure, holy, and chastised virgins while giving birth to these gods, sons of God, saviors, and sin-atoning mediators. As was Mary, mother of Jesus, and long before her time. You all need to really think about that. Sin-atoning mediators. I have to use that in further conversation with people. Mr. Higgins remarked that the mother was still held to be a virgin even after she had given birth to other children besides the deity begotten Bantaline, which furnishes another striking parallel to the history of Mary, as she was still called a virgin after she had given birth to Jesus and his brothers James and John, It is an incident worth noticing here that in the case of Mayensi, virgin mother of the god Cyrus Jesus of the Druids, the ancient traditions of the country, more than 2,000 years old, represent her body as being enveloped in light and a crown of 12 stars upon her head, correspondingly exactly to the apocalyptic figure described by the mystagogue St. John in the 12th chapter of the book of Revelation. She is also represented with her foot on the head of a serpent, according to Davies' Universal Etymology. Augustine Nicholas tells us in the Philosophical Essays of Christianity that Lo is called in Aeschylus, the chaste virgin, and her son, the Son of God. I'm going to say that again. Augustine Nichols tells us in his Philosophical Essays on Christianity that Lo is called in Aeschylus, the chaste virgin, and her son, the Son of God. For other similar cases, see Eugene's History of the Huns. You know, like Attila the Huns, Huns. Gonzalez informs us he found on an ancient temple of India the Latin inscription Paturio Virginis, the virgin about to bring forth, and similar inscriptions have been found on pagan temples in the country of the ancient Gauls. For proof, see Riquards, Riquords, Theology of the Ancient Gauls, chapter 10. He who hath ears to hear, let him hear, and treasure up those facts. According to Chinese history, there were two beings, Tin and Chang Tai, were worshipped in that country as gods more than 2,500 years ago, born to virgins who knew no man. Those names again are Tien, Tien, and Chang Tai, Chang _Ti.